Hi, Stephanie Rainey from the Aqua Academy here. Today we're going to be talking about parent and tot classes and 3 top secret things that are going on in a parent and tot class that at first glance may not be apparent. And I want to specify here that it's a good parent and tot class. So while it might look like fun and it might look like we're playing in the water, there's actually 3 important things that we should be doing or covering in this parent and tot class. So the first thing is actually acclimatizing your child to the water. Now, I'm not going to talk about that here because I talked about it in our last video. It was called 3 Tips for Baby's First Swim. So have a look at that to give you tips on how to hold your baby and how to help them get used to the water and keep them feeling steady. So we're going to look at what else is going on in a parent and tot class. So the first thing we're going to talk about is muscle memory. So we're actually building muscle memory when we're holding our little baby. And we're going to have them kick in the water. So similar to what we looked at in the last video, you're going to have them kick their feet. And this is actually going to build muscle memory in their legs, in their back, in the body position that they're holding, but particularly in their legs. And whenever they come to take swimming lessons later on, this muscle memory is going to be automatically remembered. So when they bring them into this horizontal position, you're going to see them kick their legs. And that's going to be a great start. The next thing that kick does, and whenever you practice kicking with your baby, is that it can condition them to understand that when you kick, it's propulsion and you move forward. Now, how do you do this with your infant or your toddler? You're going to take a toy and you're going to throw it a little bit of a distance and it's going to catch their eye, and then you're going to start moving towards it. So you'll bring them into a horizontal body position, encourage them to kick. When they kick, you're going to have them move forward and you're going to move them forward across the water and encourage them. And when they stop kicking, you're going to say, uh-oh, what happened? You stopped kicking. We're not moving anymore. And then when they start kicking again, you're going to have them move forward again until they're able to catch that toy that they're after. So that's the first thing that we're building, muscle memory in those legs. Number 2 thing that we're building is we're transitioning them from a vertical position to a horizontal body position. Now we do just about everything horizontally. We walk, we'll carry our baby in the horizontal position, in the vertical position, but we want to get them used to being in this position because this is the position that they're going to need to come into whenever they're going to start to swim. So when we hold them in this position, we get them used to their face being close to the water. So that doesn't kind of freak them out anymore. They get used to having that face close. We're also simulating buoyancy. So just by holding them like this, they learn and they figure out that coming into this position, they actually float and the water will support them a little bit because they're laid out horizontal as opposed to vertical. And really, truly the difference between vertical and a horizontal position is the difference between non-swimmer and swimmer. Third thing that we're doing that's top secret in a parent and tot class is that we are building the foundations for breath control. Now, when we do this in our classes, we model for the babies, parents model for their babies exactly what to do. So there's 2 important things that you're modeling. Number 1, you're going to model what to do when water gets in your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. So I'm going to take a breath above the water, and then I might go under and come back up. And when I come back up, for my eyes, I'm just going to blink because there's water in my eyes, and then I'm going to smile and reassure her that I'm totally fine. And then if I get water in my nose, I'm going to blow. I'm going to show her that I'm blowing out my nose, similar to what you would do to blow into a Kleenex. You're going to blow hard. And that shows her what to do to get the water out of her nose. And for the mouth, I'm going to show her to spit the water out. Now this may sound kind of gross or, like not very sanitary, but the truth is that toddlers and babies need to understand how to do this themselves. A lot of times in lessons we'll have, a child come down into the water, go under the water, come back up, get water in their nose or their mouth, and then just stand there not knowing what to do. And that often scares them. So you want to show them how to blow it out their nose or spit it out their mouth so that they know what to do with the water. And you're smiling all the time, which reassures them that, this is totally fine, this is fun. All right, second thing you're doing that you're modeling for your child is how to hold your breath. So you're going to show her above the water, when my head is high above the water, I'm going to hold, and then I'm going to descend into the water for a second, and then I'm going to come back up, and then I'm going to let my air out, and then I'll take a new breath to repeat again. So this way, by exaggerating the movement and modeling it for your child, they're gonna pick it up automatically. Oh, this is what I do. And I don't let any air out, and then I go down, don't let any air out, and then come back up, and then I'm letting it out. So this is gonna help them to do it themselves because they see you doing it. The next thing you can do is you can also show blowing bubbles. Coming down to the water and then coming back up. The most important tip for that modeling is that when you come down into the water, don't stay a long time, because sometimes the child will try to imitate you and they'll come down, blow out, and then when they run out of air, they'll take a little sip in, and then that's where they'll get water up their nose or in their mouth, and that can scare them. So you want to show quick descent and then quick back up again, so they don't have time to pull in any water. So I hope this has been helpful. These were our 3 tips, Lucy and I's 3 tips on our, not 3 tips, sorry, but 3 things that we are doing in a Parent and Tot class that may not be apparent at first glance. And I hope you enjoyed it. So I want you to know that, you are welcome to find us on Facebook or check out our website. And if you want to join a Parent and Tot class at the Aqua Life, where we do these 3 things all the time, you're welcome to get a hold of us at info@theaqualife. And just so you know, we are in Ottawa, Canada. So if you're in Ottawa, come and join us, and have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.